Once upon a time, there was Johnny Appleseed, and Johnny Appleseed lived by example. His first reason was respect nature. This is how Johnny Appleseed lived by example for respecting nature. Once he saved mosquitoes from a fire. He saved mosquitoes from a fire, and then he threw the fire up there, and then he saved a wolf from a trap, put it in the fire, and the wolf was free. That is the first part of Johnny Appleseed living by example. Then the wolf tamely followed him around wherever Johnny Appleseed went. The end. That was the first part of Johnny Appleseed living by example, respecting nature. This is the second part of Johnny Appleseed living by example. Johnny Appleseed lived, and he was walking to a woman, and he was afraid that the woman was going to attack because she was from the nearby future. So the woman said, "I will not hurt you. I will not hurt you. I am friendly, and I just wanted to meet you. I came from the nearby future. Are you Johnny Appleseed?" And he said, "Yes, I am Johnny Appleseed. I plant many apple trees around the world. Right now I am in ancient Egypt." And that is how Johnny Appleseed made his second example for respecting nature. This is the third part of how Johnny Appleseed lived by example for respecting nature. Once upon a time, there was the woman, and she now had a pet zebra. She was riding her zebra over to Johnny Appleseed, and she said, "Hello, Johnny Appleseed. How are you doing? Nice to see you again. You're in the grasslands now where I met the zebra." And he said, "Would you like this apple, ma'am?" And the woman said, "Yes, I would." And Johnny Appleseed gave the nice woman an apple. Johnny Appleseed liked to plant apple trees. That is the third part of how Johnny Appleseed lived by example for respecting nature. There is a trouble, and this is the third part of Johnny Appleseed, how Johnny Appleseed lived by example for respecting nature. It was raining very hard, and the woman was stuck by a bush, but Johnny Appleseed had to save her. So he did the best he could, and he came to the top of the tippy top of the mountain, and he jumped. And he made it with the woman. They were so happy together that they got married. That was the fourth part of how Johnny Appleseed respected nature and how he lived by example. This is the fifth and final part of how Johnny Appleseed lived by example by respecting nature. Finally, the woman was home, and she missed Johnny Appleseed. Her porter was still there, and her zebra. She loved her zebra, and she missed Johnny Appleseed very much. So she went home. This was her neighborhood, and she lived happily ever after, and she still remembered Johnny Appleseed, also known as John Chapman, but his real name was John Chapman. That is how Johnny Appleseed lived by example by respecting nature. Thank you very much.